My next question is, if somebody is going through a divorce right now, what is 5 tips you can give another mom or dad who have a special needs kid that can help them?
Yeah, so for one, I would say don't rush into anything and make an agreement just to be done. This is, like I said, something that takes some planning and some foresight and some thought to say, okay, what are my child's needs now, and what might they be in the future, so that you're not leaving anything. You're not having to go back years later and renegotiate and go back through a legal process. Um, you want to make sure that you understand maybe what the laws are in your state. For instance, in some states, you can have lifelong child support. In some states, maybe it looks different, it's but maybe other ages, and know that also it could be above guideline child support. So it may not be the minimum that other people may be getting in your state. It could be maybe based on the child's needs. So that's why you have to step back and say, okay, what is it costing me? What is it cost to take these therapies and have special diets and whatever that child needs to thrive, and think about what it might cost in the future, and kind of use that those numbers when you're trying to negotiate child support, or what how both parents are going to contribute in the future. The third one I would say is work with experts who have been through this and understand what it takes to be successful, to advocate for yourself as a parent and for your child to get the best result possible. There's a lot of things out there that need to be done correctly, or else your child may not be eligible or lose eligibility for some government benefits. For instance, for those listening in the US, we have SSI and different government waiver programs. But if you have over a certain amount of funds in your child's name, then you won't get those anymore, or they'll take the monies back. So we want to do things in a way and have child support set up in a way that's not going to count against that child. And people like special, if you're going to find an attorney, then make sure it's one that has experience in that. There's special needs planning attorneys, estate planning attorneys, there's special needs financial planners, and like myself, divorce coaches are going to help guide you along the way as to things to think about and consider as you're doing that. Um, then fourth is don't forget yourself. Sometimes as special needs mom, I know I was guilty of this before and sometimes still am, is we forget about ourselves and our self-care, and that we're important too. And so I learned through my divorce, not taking care of myself and putting everybody else first didn't work. It left me in a position where um, yeah, it wasn't the right thing to do, and I needed to refill my cup, as they say. So you can't pour from an empty cup. So especially during divorce, you have to be at your best. You have to take care of yourself so you can make good decisions in your divorce, and to be there to take care of your kids. So take a few minutes each day, whatever it might look like for you, to just have some downtime, quiet time, exercise, whatever it is for you to have self-care. For me, it's just having my cup of coffee. Sometimes today I got a manicure, which I never ever do, but my kids are out with their dad and I had extra time, and so I decided to treat myself to that. But whatever is for you, just know that you're important, and if you're burnt out, you can't take care of your child. So get sitters, get some respite, where to get some downtime, especially if the other parent is not taking care of the child. We can't be on the clock 100% of the time, 24 hours a day. And then for the fifth one, I would say don't look at divorce as an end. Look at it as a new beginning. Some people just get so um, wrapped up in divorce being the end of their life, or thinking that they're going to be in a situation that's going to be terrible for the kids.